timers at the moment. Shot from Curtis, it's tripped the crossbar and gone over for a goal kick. That was a lovely. Christian brings that down really well, lays it into the corner for Nabil Sharif to run to. Ben Farrell's got into the boxes and got an early cross. Cuts back inside. It's defending, but Hannah West with his support. Into the box. Ben Farrell with a flick header. Goes right across goal. Darryl Swift gets it back. Surely that's a goal. It's knocked over the top by Ben Farrell, which would have been cut. Sam Brown with a header. Flicked on to the edge of the box. Nabil Sharif got time to turn onto his left foot. Is he going to shoot? Tries again. Gets a shot in and it's well taken by the keeper. Don's at full stretches. The fullback shoots into the bottom corner, but no, it's touched wide by Ben Heath. That's got the centre half to go against. Cuts inside, hits it to the far post. Who's coming in there? It's Darryl Smith. Hits on top of his head. The ball just a bit high for him, but he's picked it up again. Running at the defence with his left foot. He's got past his man. Dinked it into the box. Header for Jesse on the far post, but he was full stretch and it's gone out in Northampton. Somebody missed you with a suggested Andy manager. There's a ball over the top as an opportunity for Tividale. Shot low. It goes across Ben Heath into Sarah for Tividale. He's a full over the top. I think the Diamonds players that Jesse. And he has beaten his man, has he? No, yes he has, in towards the area. Jesse drives it into the far post, on the volley, into the bottom corner. Now what a brilliant save by Ryan Cheshire at the near post. And the keeper throwing the hands up in exultation. Diamonds fans behind the goal. I thought that was still right on the line. Darryl Smith's rid around the near post. In it comes. It's gone all the way through. Smith on the volley. It's near the line. But somebody got a shot on it. Batted around, hits about 3 defenders and goes out. From the microphones at the moment. Oh, that's something. That might be better. And Giorgio just cleared off the line. Going to desperately trying to force over the line. But Chris Dillon is there. And Liam Dolan is there. Well, he's going to step up. Curls it. Oh! Hits the... People were stretching for it. Over it went. And there is the half-time whistle. And the news here from...
Comes in field, lays it into the feet of Nabil Sharif, who's got 20 yards from goal. Right foot, shoots. Top corner. He launches it in down the hill. Underneath it is Darryl Smith. Chance in by Chris Dillon off the line and cleared away from the.
Just looking a little bit of pressure in the
Overhead volley there, but it's a chance off the line. Darryl Smith trying to be spectacular there, but
any bodies in the box, and it goes straight under the bar. It's headed out from the far side. Joe Curtis with a volley over the bar, and the keeper touched it over. He tried to just on the edge of the box. When it goes. Flicked into the area. Surely it's going to be 2-1. No, it's not right by the keeper for sure. I had to go on to a second page the other day. On the sheet.
Left, knocks out to Joel. Joel's going to take on his man. He's come inside into the area there. Can he keep it in? Fires it across the Nabil Sharif. Straight to the rescue again. Diamonds 2, Tividale 2.
Oh, that was fun.
2. Joel Jesse, edge of the area, shot, blocked. And Sam Brown's going to pick the ball up and he's trying to whip this ball in. In it comes, deflection. Keeper comes, punches. Edge of the area there, Cody Hoban. He's going to take it past his man. Can he find it across goal? Great challenge by him. Really good tackle from number 10.
It's a 2-goal Tividale scorer making that challenge on the edge of his box.
Ben Farrell closes that down to Joel Jesse, shoots and great save, Sharif into the area here, sends it into Cody Hoban, who just side foots it, trying to place it to top corner. Gets another bite of the cherry here on the left, in it comes right footed, Nabil Sharif, as it just drops to Tividale share base. Cody Hoban shot right footed, saved by the keeper's legs, and Nabil Sharif, and he lands it! Great save from the keeper there.
There's Tividale. Has Tividale not done yet?
Still into the area, Tividale fight across the area here. Thankfully, Ben Heath managed to just grab it with the tips of his fingertips. Into the area, shot from So great, and again, another outstretched save to hold on to that. That's 3 managers won there by 3 goals to 2. Tividale.
Welcome to AFCD TV. I'm here at Tividale after today's first round FA Cup game. Diamonds won 3-2. I'm here with a relieved manager, I'd imagine. Could have been worse. 3-2 win for the Diamonds. What's your first thoughts of the game?
Like you say, delighted to get through after that, really, because although I thought we played some great stuff at times, we were never certain of getting through, were we? Far from it at one point. In fact, we're 2-1 down. I took a draw to get into the next round, into the draw.
Yeah, I mean, it was a typical FA Cup, wasn't it? We had early chances, and I think you said to me we could have been out of sight before they even scored.
I think if we'd have been 4-0 up, probably 5-0 up before they score, would have been completely fair. But in the FA Cup or any game, if you don't take your chances, the other team, no matter what the standard or whatever it is, will always get a chance. And they did exactly that. They got their one chance. So my game plan was not to give them a lift. By missing 4 or 5 or 6 good chances, we gave them a lift. And then to concede a goal, we gave them a mega lift. So that made it even more difficult. So we had a good chat at half-time. So we need to do better in both areas of the pitch. I also said good teams find a way. And this is a good team. And to be fair to them, they did find a way.
Yeah, I mean, let's go back to that first half. What was your view of the goal? It was a good finish.
It was a good finish. I was disappointed. They got in very similar just before and Ben made a save. But like you said, we'd played so well for the first 20-25 minutes and opened up time after time. I think people got a little bit lazy, a little bit complacent, thought, oh, this is going to happen. And in football, as soon as you switch off, you get punished, and we didn't defend well enough.
We've been discussing how many goals Nab's got. I think it's up to 10 now, and he scored an absolute cracking equaliser, didn't he?
Yeah, we needed to start the second half well. We did that. He took his brilliant finish, just what we needed. And you think, yeah, we're going heading in the right direction. Again, we had lots of play. I think they had one ball into our box, and we missed a couple of headers, so we didn't defend it well enough, and they've scored again. So, again, you're on the back foot.
And even I was going to get worried then. I probably would have said like you taking a replay, but Nab was there. It was good run by Joel, and Nab there to finish it off at the near post.
Yeah, like you said, at 2-1, I knew we'd still get chances, but you have to remember this competition, the reason why we love it is because there's all shocks. And there's a chance of one here today because everyone expected us to win. So you have to be prepared for that, and they're the sort of games where we have chance after chance, the keeper makes sides, that it can be a shock, and so that was another whammy. But credit to the boys, they dug deep again, and yeah, Joel's crossed and Nabs has got another goal, so 2-2, you say, you're right back in the game.
And for once, when the rebounds were coming off the line, we couldn't force over the line. Nab was there for his hat-trick to force it, the winner probably about 10 minutes from time. Yeah,
nice to see that one go in, 3-2. I felt confident we'd be in the draw at least then. I wasn't confident we'd definitely be going through, but certainly confident. But we'll learn a lot from today. We have to be more clinical. We have to defend better. Even when you're on top, you can't get complacent, which is what happened. But on the plus point, this team show it can dig deep when it needs to, because there was a couple of whammies, and I've been in teams which you go a goal down against the lower team and you don't come back from that. We've done it twice today. So yeah, delighted to get back on the coach in the next round and look forward to who we're going to get.
Yeah, I think I was working out we've had 4 away ties in the FA Cup, 2 last season, last 2, and then 2 this year. So it'd be nice to get a home tie, wouldn't it?
It'd be lovely to get a home tie, but I don't mind where we go, to be honest. I fancy us, as long as we get prepared right. You know, some big teams coming into it, some teams at air level, so it's going to be tough. If we're away, we play away. You know, we've done quite well again in the away games we've played, so it's not a massive problem. But yeah, I think it'd be nice for the fans to have a home game, surely, wouldn't it?
Yeah, so let's put that behind us. I know Monday will be good. Monday lunchtime we'll be looking for the draw. Back to the league next week. A really tough home game against Beaconsfield Town. We remember them from 2 years ago. I think they did the double on us. Yeah, we owe them one from a couple of years ago. I mean, the team's changed a lot. I went and watched them 2 or 3 Mondays ago when they played Hartley and Whitney. They're both good teams. So I've got some more information on them. But it'll be a tough game. But we know we can have tough games, don't we? So that's what it's all about. I'm more worried about us as long as we do the right things. And if we put performance like we did today and defend better, we win most games. That's a fact. And I suppose the defending was the key, wasn't it, as you said?
Yeah, it was defenders myself as a defender, you get frustrated when you see chances going to beg, but you have to still keep doing what you were doing. I said to Bully and Brown at the end, because they're my senior players, if they defend well, as many chances we've missed, we still win the game 3-0. So you don't get but it is hard. But we're in it together, both ends of the field, and luckily, not luckily, but certainly as a group, we've managed to come through, and we've gone through another round, and it was always going to be a tough game coming out. We knew that.
And I know you're always looking about the squad and might make changes for next week. Never certain with you, are we? But let's tell us about a couple of Luke looks getting better, and Tom Mullane, good news.
Yeah, Tom's had great news. So he got a massive blow to his eye in training. We were seriously concerned about his sight first and foremost, which is massively important to him. that was good, and he's come through. He's had some good news this week that he should be back training within perhaps 10 days and back on the field hopefully within a couple of weeks. So that's, first and foremost, it was his health I was worried about, because he's a fantastic lad, as we all know, and he's been a great servant to this club, and he's someone you wouldn't want anything to happen bad at all. So that's a massive plus. Luke, hopefully, will perhaps be back in training the back end of the week, but again, he had a little setback last week. I'm not prepared to rush him. We've got enough good players that he needs to come back, ready to play for the future and not just a couple of games.
I know halfway through that second half I was worried about that coach journey. It's going to be a bit better now, isn't it?
Yeah, it's going to be a lot better. Win the next round. That's all we need to worry about, John. It's like you say, you look at the draw, it doesn't matter ifs and buts. It's about getting through, and we've done that. So, yeah, we take that.
And I imagine the chairman and the vice chairman are both on holiday. Would you imagine they were probably not believing what they were saying?
No, but I'm sure they've both put a drink behind the bar. They're both decent chaps, so I'm sure there'll be one waiting for me when I get in there.
You know something better than I do, mate.
I doubt it.
Nabil Sharif 3. I'm obviously with the man of the match. And seriously, Nabs, goals win games, and you got 3 of them today.
Well, it's not about me. Games like that, it's about winning, to be honest. I missed chances, loads of chances. I could have put one, we go 1-0 up, it's a different game, so I can't take any credit. It's a team game. Defensively, we played a lot better second half. Offensively, we played better second half. But we can't take a half-time telling off to get into it. So second half, it was a lot better. First half, it wasn't good enough. Simple.
Well, very good. It was a team effort all the way, though, today, wasn't it?
Every game. I mean, strikers are just there to take the glory, but you attack from the back. It's the same as if we win 1-0. Defenders will take the glory, but you defend from the front, so it's a team game.
Diamonds are trailing at halftime 1-0. That's the first time this season that Diamonds have trailed in a match. So I'm guessing it was not a good feeling, but, of course, no panic either.
I mean, we've never really doubted our character. Last season, I think we've done it about 10 times coming from behind, late winners. That's just something we're used to. I mean, we've got a lot of guts in our team.
Tell us about your first goal there, just out of the second half in the 49th minute. Cracking goal, curling the ball into the net.
To be honest, I was losing my head. I was getting frustrated because it wasn't going in, so I just thought, what, next one I get, I'm just going to strike it. So that was that. Literally, that was just pure frustration, if I'm honest.
Well, we need more frustration on every shot, I guess. But for me, the Tividale man of the match would be their goalkeeper, Ryan Cheshire. He had a heck of a match, didn't he?
I mean, even the third goal, he's pulled off Claudio, and then it's come back to me. He's pulled off the save, and I'm thinking, God. And I've just got back in there and kind of just forced it in. Yeah, it was class.
On the second goal you had in the 68th minute, a very nice assist by Joel Jesse.
Yeah, do you know what? We practice that in training. I tell Joel, if I'm at the back, I put it in the front. If I'm at the front, put it in the back. So me and Joel, we practice them a lot in training. So kind of training ground one, that one.
So well played, and then your winning goal in the 78th minute. Nice play there as well. You tapped it in for the winning goal.
Not quite as late as I usually leave it, but better earlier than late, I guess.
So we want to thank Diamonds for freeing up Tuesday night. It looked like we might have to have a replay, but instead the next game won't be for another week now. Back at home at Hayden Road against Beaconsfield Town. Maybe a little payback in that match?
Payback.
From, I'm thinking maybe a season or two ago when they drubbed us at Beaconsfield. I think 4-1 it was, I believe.
Do you know what? We prepare Tuesday, Thursday. We think about it. We don't really think about the opponent. We know if we do what we need to do, we can beat anyone in this level.
Well, best of luck in the next round's second qualifying round of the FA Cup. The draw will be Monday at 12 noon. Will you pay a bit of attention to that to see what happens where you play next?
Beaconsfield first. Beaconsfield first. Beaconsfield first.
All right. Well, very good, Nabs. Congratulations on man of the match again.
Thank you very much. Cheers. Remember.
I don't need love.